My name's Michael Tupper and I come from Clitheroe in Lancashire. Now, to describe the condition I've got is quite complex because there's that many things that were wrong. I have had cataracts removed, I've got glaucoma, partially detached retinas, narrowing of the optic nerve, and the whole thing is called X-rated retinoschisis. My sight's totally blurred. I can't describe your cell's features from this distance, and I wouldn't recognise you out in the street. And light affects me terribly, or dark, because I get night blindness as well. Hence, I've my dog to get me around at the moment. I thought my eyesight was deteriorating to a certain extent, and started having regular visits. At which point, they found out that I got glaucoma. And also a cataract, and checked on everything else and said there's not an awful lot they can do, which I've been told all my life since I was probably about 4 years of age, that there's nothing they can do. They just keep a regular check on it. And one of the cataracts was taken off somewhere around 12, 13 years ago, and one I had taken off 6 weeks ago. The service I get from the hospital themselves is absolutely wonderful. I've got no problem basically with the service that I get from them. The main problem I have with them is the fact that I require letters in a large print status for me to be able to read them properly without a magnifying glass, and to make sure that I don't miss items. Unfortunately, the majority of letters that I get come in standard print, which I have a struggle to read because they're in light type, they're not in Arial, they're not in the size print that I require, which is 18 point minimum for me to be able to have a chance to read it. They can do it because some of the letters that have come through are in large print, but other than that, the experience, as I say, is pretty reasonable. Regular appointments, although when I have a 6-monthly repeat appointment, they sometimes forget to send a letter out, and then you have to start chasing. Now, for glaucoma, the appointments need to be timely. And at one point I was having 4 monthly appointments, and they weren't always coming up on time either. And on one occasion I had to chase around through the booking agent or through their booking hub, who couldn't give me an appointment, put me on to my consultant secretary. She wasn't available. I left a message with her replacement for the week because she was on holiday. The replacement forgot to pass the message on. I had to phone her again, and she eventually got me an appointment. So there is problems chasing them around, and there is problems with the size and print of letters that I get. All I'm concerned about, and I keep saying this, is to try and make all hospital trusts do what they're supposed to be doing with accessible information standards, and make sure that people get their letters in the right format so they don't fall off the edge, especially with glaucoma appointments, which are so time responsible or time requirement, that they need to have those appointments on time, and they make sure they don't miss them. And if it's old people sat at home, haven't got the same sort of savvy and knowledge, and I don't mean to be disrespectful to anybody, but there are probably quite an awful large number of people that don't know what to do or how to go about things, are liable to miss those appointments and finish up going blind, can start producing letters, or whether it be large print, audio, CD, braille, or whatever, in the format that people want them. I just want the thing done properly. Not for me, for the 2 million other blind people out there that could possibly miss out and go blind.